Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Today is another one of those chill days. It's Saturday, September 23rd. It's a beautiful sunny day outside where I live. You can probably see from the corner of my window there. I don't think I'm going anywhere today. If anything, I'm going to run maybe one or two errands today of a couple of things I want to get, but I don't really have to do it today, so I'm debating it. But I did a Kohl's mini haul video yesterday, so I showed you a collection of palettes that I purchased that I was really happy with, at least with the look of it, and I did some swatches. I was really happy with that, so I'm going to do a tutorial on one of those palettes. So if you haven't seen that video, I invite you to go back and check it out. It's called the Kohl's mini haul. It was uploaded yesterday. So, and one of the palettes was this one right here. It's the Academy of Color or Academy of Color, whichever way you want to say. It's spelled like color, but it's, so you can say it either way. But it's the Holographic palette. And even though it's like the third or fourth day of fall, and I'm planning to do a lot of fall tutorials, I'm not really wearing what you call a fall color, maybe a winter color, but it's such a pretty sunny day, like I said, outside, that I'm just wearing this tank top. The colors are blue, grayish, and black, so I'm gonna kind of go in that effect of colors on my eyes. I'm wearing some shorts, so, and I just put my hair back today. I didn't really feel like doing much to it, just wanted to put my hair back, wear my natural curl, wear the blue and black headband. So yeah, so I'm gonna match those colors. So, as you can see, I already have my foundation done, my powder done, and my eyebrows, so that this video wouldn't be too long. It's the same routine I do all the time. So, I don't know if you can tell. Anyway, I'm going to do an all-over base with this contour crayon that I got here. I got this actually from Shop Miss A. I haven't used it yet. I like anything with the yellow tone because our skin, most of our skin basically is like a yellow tone base. So I'm going to try it out. So I'm just going to put all over of the base of my eye, under my eyebrow, all the way down, just so I can have a strong base on the bottom. So I'm going to do it like so. And then I'll also do it underneath my eyes where you tend to have dark circles or darkness or any red discoloration or whatever. So to blend that in. The other side is to blend in. It's like a little spongy, so I'm going to try to with that. If not, I'll just do my fingers, which is normally what I do. I don't know why I can't talk today. Maybe because it's not really early morning. It's actually afternoon time. But I woke up not too long ago. I went to bed late. So I've been that way ever since I was a kid. We didn't have a set bedtime or nap time. My parents just allowed us to kind of go to bed whenever we were sleepy, as long as we were quiet and in our rooms. And, you know, they advised us to go to bed early so we could have a nice day. But they weren't like, you have to be in bed by. And maybe that's a good thing now, especially when it's school days. But my parents were like, you have to go to school regardless. So if you don't have enough sleep, you know, that's going to affect you. So we highly recommend that you get some sleep. So, but as long as, you know, my mother was really good about it. As long as you were in your room and you were like in your bed or just comfortable in your room, just kind of resting your body, you know, just shut your eyes when your eyes are ready to be shut, you know. The earlier the better. I love my mom. She was the most amazing mom ever. I miss her so much. It's hard for me to talk about it because I just think about all this. So I'm liking the way it looks. It's giving me a really strong base. I like the feel of it. And I like the base that it's giving me. So one of the colors in this palette is, these are the colors. I don't know if you can see it. Last night when I did the tutorial, it was at night in my room, which I'm in my room again, but it doesn't have a lot of good lighting at night. So hopefully this lighting is better. So I'm going to get it close up. Oh yeah, much better than last night. So I think I'm going to start with this color again as an overall base. I don't normally wear white as an overall base because it just really comes out a lot. I use in the beige, off-white tones, but I have a plan. So I'm going to do that one. So I'm going to take my brush. My brushes aren't like, this is Morphe 513, which, you know, if you want to say that in your tutorial, that's fine, because maybe people really want to know exactly what brush. But as long as it's the design or the style of the brush, that's what really matters, not the brand or the number. But I get it. They might want to tell their subscribers in case, hey, I like the way, you know, that brush looked like, the way she was doing it and stuff like that. I want to go get one. So, you know, I guess it's more information, the better. But it doesn't really matter. I'm using this brush as long as it's a brush in this type of design. This is not even, I don't even know the brand. I had this for so long. It was a gift for my daughter at Christmas because they know I love purple. So that's pretty much it. So again, the color that I'm using is called Sorbet, actually. I think that's what it is. Is it Sorbet? Sherbet, sorry. So I'm going to use that in my overall base. So again, going under the brow area as close as possible without going over the brow. There's some fallout in this eyeshadow, but not as much as I thought there would be because of the way I did the swatches. It kind of looked like it would be eyeshadows that would have fallout, even though the pigmentation was good, but I could kind of tell it would have some fallout, but it's not having as much fallout as I thought it would. And of course, you want to shake it out so it's less cleanup that you have to do on your face. And then I just kind of take my finger and just go over it there. Do the same with the other one. Just directly under the eyebrow area. Then I always start at the top, of course, under the eyebrow area, as I was just saying. Then I go towards the middle corner of my eye all the way to the other end. And on the bottom lid area, again from the inner corner towards the outer. Then kind of working my way back up, just making sure it's spread it out. Then just to make sure I get that outer corner, because you know you start working from the inner corner and you know you got that real good, but you never know if it's enough for the outer corner. Go back and do this one as well. Just kind of go over it a little bit more. Okay, and again, I just do my, just to kind of blend it out a little bit. Spread it out, however you want to call it. Then I'm going to use, I feel like I got something in my eye. Felt that way all this morning. I'm going to use as a transition color, I'm probably going to start off with this gray color here, which is color Icebreaker. So I'm going to do that. Give me 1 second. So sorry, I forgot to have my tissue and my wipes near me. You should always have that near you, and Q-tips for any cleanup that you may have to do. So again, I'm using the Icebreaker, which is that middle color there, as a transitioning. So that's going to go the middle section of the eye and the crease, if you want to call it that. It's kind of spreading it back and forth. And if I start off the corner towards the inner, then on the second swipe, I go from the inner to the outer corner. Then I'll do the same for the other side. Back the other way. Do some more on this side. Then I'm going to use I'm going to go a little bit darker. I cleaned my brushes last night, even though I have a lot more. I'm having to use different ones, so I'm kind of like out of the place. So I'm having to... So now I'm going to use Crease, which is this color right here. Also in the crease area. Just transitioning from the lightest color to the darkest that I'm going to do in that area. Oops, sorry. So now I'm going to do the other eye. And again. Well, see, this one didn't have that much fallout. I'm shaking it off, but there's nothing coming off, so that's a good thing. There's even a lot of quality, very expensive brands that have fallout. The Rack is one of them that I noticed. Their palettes are expensive and yet they have a lot of fallout. So, go back to the other side. I don't know why on my left side it seems like it's taking the color better. Then I'm going to do probably Elixir, which is this one right here. It has like a bluish gray tint. I'll just use the other side of this brush. Now you can start seeing the bluish gray tint. The other side. Again. It's not any fallout, which I'm surprised on this particular shade at least. So I got that inner crease. I'm going to do a little bit more over here. You know, your eyes, sometimes you have to go back and forth because you have a little bit more on one side than the other. And that's not that you're not doing the same exact movement. It's just that your hand on one particular side could be a little bit heavier handed than the other because you're having to reach. Like I'm closer here, so I don't have to be as heavy handed with my hand. But when I go this way and I'm having to reach out, my hand tends to get heavier, so that's why that happens. I'm going to go a little bit up. The other one's a little bit higher. There we go. And for the lid, I'm going to do this brush. Let's use this brush. For the lid, I'm going to use this color right here. It's almost like a teal, I want to say, but it has just these blue shimmery effect to it. It's just so nice. Now this one has some fallout, so I'm going to put that on the lid area. I might have to use some setting spray. So, where did I put my setting spray? I'll just use this one, which is the Mermaid Decay Prep. Just get that color a little bit. I'm going to blow here. Get a little bit closer to the camera. I'm liking so far, so good. Let me look in my mirror. It does have some fallout for sure. So I'm going to spray again. I'm going to spray this way. It's towards the window. This might go on a little bit better. So I'm going to use my hand to hold my eyelid instead of holding onto the palette. And it helps it a whole lot better. I love this color. Do the same with the other side. And you notice when you use any Fix Plus, prep sprays, setting thing, it makes it less fallout. Because it's actually sticking to the brush. Okay, so I think I'm going to do one more coat of that. It's pigmented, but I want it to be a little bit, you know, heavier, I should say. So I'm going to darken. I'm going to go in with a darker color on the top. I don't know why it's... probably I'm going to put some spray onto the top of the... Just clean it off a little bit. And go back in with Elixir. But I'm going to spray, just slightly spray my brush, which this is what I'm doing. Just so you can see. Just to make that middle crease a little bit darker. So I'm going to come up a little bit higher with this bottom color here, which is called Mermaid. So this one here. You can see it right there. It's Mermaid. It's kind of an in-between. And I'm using a new brush that I got. It's from Jacqueline. What is it called? I can't see it. I can't see the name. I'll let you know on the bottom what it is. But it came in a set of like that. And I just thought the colors were just amazing. It's foundation. It just says foundation brush. I didn't even think. It was inexpensive brushes, but it came in 3-pack. And I just thought they were so pretty. They feel really nice. I love the texture of the hairs. So I'm going to go a little bit higher. And it's kind of blending the middle crease, just so there's not that harshness or that harsh line there. I'm going to do the other one. I don't know if you guys can see this good. So let me look in my mirror. Oh yeah, and it has the blue tint to it. I don't know if you guys could see it on camera. I sure hope so. So I'm going a little bit higher. It has that soft grayish blue tint to it. So I'm going towards the eyebrow, but not into that, because I'm going to put some highlight in right directly under the eyebrow area. I'm trying to say that word right. I don't say that word right. Kind of just blend it into the other color. It's looking so much more better and smoother. I didn't have a plan really for this palette. I'm just, you know, freelancing it, I'm going along with it, right along with you. Does that make any sense? In other words, I didn't have a specific look or plan. I just knew I wanted to use this palette, this color. So I'm just deciding what I want to do as I go right in front of you. So it's like even more raw footage. So just making sure I'm blending and going as high as I can without touching directly under the eyebrow. This mermaid color is so pretty. And then the hairs on this brush is amazing. I got these at Ross. Like I said, it was a 3-pack. I got it for the color of this. And I was just hoping, I kind of could put my finger in there and kind of feel what the hairs was like. So let me. So with the same palette, I'm going to use, what is it called? Oh my God, Bubbles as my highlighting color. Even though the other one is a little bit whiter, we'll see how it goes. So that's going to go right under the eyebrow area. Do the other side. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Sorry, I have to look at the mirror over here. Oh, yes. So perfect. So I'm just going to go over it. I don't even, it's so pigmented, this white, that I don't really even have to go over it much again. Just going to give it another swipe. See, right directly under the eyebrow area. I love this palette, love. I wear a lot of blue, so this is going to be amazing. See if I get closer to the camera. All right, and then I'm just going to go over the same brush that I used the Mermaid with. I'm just going to go in there a little bit just to kind of define it. I need a mirror with me. Let me try to get a mirror real quick. So I'm trying to move the camera. So I'm going to go in that same area just a tad bit, just to kind of blend it in a little bit more. I really don't have to. It's perfect already, but just for my mind's sake, sorry. We'll look at the mirror and the camera at the same time. So it's perfect. I don't know if you like it. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. If you could appreciate the actual look of it with my phone, because I'm using my phone camera. But I love it, love it, love it. So I'm just going to take my sponge that I did my foundation with and kind of go underneath, make sure everything's blended and balanced. So for the eyeliner, I'm between two colors. And I got these pencils, where did I get these? From Ross. And I'm trying to see what the brand is. Risque Beauté, something like that. So I think I'm going to start off with the gray one on the eyeliner part. And I'm going to have to use my mirror for that as well, because I can't see just looking into the camera. This video wasn't supposed to be that long. So I don't know if you can see that. Try to get close. It's a really light gray. But it's just a base for the blue that I'm going to put under there. So I don't know if you could really see that, but I'm going to do this eye now. I just go back and forth. I think you can see it now. Really light gray. I'm going to do the other one again. I think it's called Risque Beauté. I can't see without my glasses. I don't even know where I put the top to that. Somewhere here. I'm just going to lay it down. I'll find it later. Then I'm going to go over with this one. I don't know if it says the color. It doesn't even say the color. It's the blue one. Those are the ones that I said in one of my hauls that it came with the sharpener, so you don't have to worry about looking for your sharpener. Like, where is my sharpener? So I'm going to go over it with that color. Can you guys see it? I hope you guys can see it. Now I'm going to do this one. So I might need to do a little bit darker blue. I mean, I don't have to because I could see it, but I'm going to do it for you guys. So I got my Loreal, a little bit darker blue, just so you guys can see it. This would have been good enough, but I really want you guys to see it. So I'm going to go over with this one. There you go. And I don't even need to put that much because I already have the base to it, which was the silver and the blue. But I'm just going to put a little bit like tint over it. So I'm just going to do that. And then I'll do my mascara off camera. Okay, I did most of my eyelashes. I didn't put any false eyelashes. I did my mascara off. This camera, I'm realizing it does not do this look justice at all. I'm regretting doing this video on my phone at this angle. Usually this is not bad when I use my phone in my bathroom or towards the mirror over here. This is probably the worst angle I could have picked because the look is so amazingly beautiful. But when I look at my phone, it don't look that hot. So I'm hoping you guys are getting the effect. So what I just did is I just did my L'Oreal Voluminous mascara in Carbon Black as my base. And then because I'm in the blue field right now, on top of it, I use the L'Oreal Voluminous in blue. I believe it's royal blue. I can't see it. Oh my God, you guys don't even. So I'm just showing you kind of what I did. This is just the top coat, just so when I'm in the sun or if you see me in person, you can see the blue. Then I just do the bottom. I already did the other side, but I'll do the other side just so you can see. And the bottom. So that's pretty much it. Oh my God. I'm so regretting doing it in this camera. You'll just have to see the pictures on the profile of this video. So now I'm going to use another thing that I got in that Kohl's haul was this Beauty of the Beast cheek palette, which I was just so excited and so impressed. Oh my God. I usually just buy blushes. Just whatever I think I like and looks pretty and is going to look good and works for me, I'll buy them. But I've never been like, I gotta get a specific cheek palette or this impressed me so much. This was definitely the one. I don't know if you can see it. Beauty and the Beast right there. The palette is just amazing. It has She Was Fearless right in the mirror. I don't know if you guys can see that. She Was Fearless. Look at those colors. So the color that I'm going to use today is probably going to be this color right here, which is called See Beyond, like seeing beyond. So I'm going to do that. And I'm just using a brush that I got from Amazon by BS Small, which is this one. Very pigmented. No contouring today, just some regular blush. And then what I usually take is if it's very pigmented, I usually take my powder brush and just kind of blend it. So it's not like a harsh mark. But it is amazing. This is the first time that I'm using this brush. I bought it last night. Did the haul as soon as I came home. That is just beautiful. Oh my God. Oh my God. This will probably be my favorite blush cheek palette of all times. It came with this plastic on top, which has flowers. So it looks like that. Oh my God. I am so impressed. And I'm going to do my lipstick before my time runs out. So I'm just going to do a light, like mauvey color. Lip liner, and the lipstick is also mauvey color. This is by Clean Color. It's got it online. Love it. So my time will be running out soon. So the lipstick I'm wearing is by Color Whisper. I believe it is it Maybelline or L'Oreal? Oh my God. It's the Color Whispers. I believe it's Maybelline. That is my color. Just a simple mauvey color. So that's pretty much my look. So I'm sorry if it didn't look as good to you because of my camera and the lighting, but it looks amazing. You'll see the pictures on the profile of this video. So look into that. I am so happy with it. So happy with that palette. Totally recommended. It's at Kohl's. It's called at Academy of Color. It's only $10.99. People at Kohl's, go get it. They have different palettes. I'll be doing different looks with all the palettes of the collection. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Push that bell to get notifications every time I upload a video. I got so much stuff coming, I can't even explain it. My topic series, my Jenny Rivera series, and more tutorials, fall looks.